If your UV-Vis looks like any of these, it's probably a setup issue, not your sample. In the next few minutes, I will show 15 real problems, what they look like, and the fastest fix for each. Same sample, different form. So the UV-Vis can look completely different. Solutions give peaks, thin film give an edge with fringes, and powders are mostly reflectance and scattering. Before anything else, do this quick check. Use the exact same solvent and the same cuvette. Wipe the windows with a lint-free tissues. Even one fingerprint can steal zero point 0.1 absorbance units. Check your peaks. If they are flat-topped or clipped, your sample is too thick. Dilute it. If the baseline is rising, you have got scattering. Alright, solutions first. Problems 1 to 6 are the common cuvette issues, and the fixes are quick. Problem 1. Wrong blank. If your blank does not match, you can get fake bumps, UV distortion, and sometimes even negative absorbance. How to fix it? Reblank with the exact same solvent or buffer, same cuvette, same condition, then rerun. Problem 2. The clip peak. If the top of your peak is flat, your sample is too concentrated and the detector is blinded. Now how to fix? Dilute it, aim for an absorbance between 0.1 and 1.0 for the best accuracy. Problem 3. Random spikes. These are usually air bubbles dancing in the light beam. How to fix? Give the cuvette a gentle tape or use a pipette to remove them. Problem 4. The rising baseline. If your curve looks like a ski jump, you have scattering. This happens with turbid samples, precipitates, or nanoparticles. Filter or centrifuge the sample to get a clear solution. Problem 5. Shifting baseline. If every run looks different, check your handling. Fingerprints or residue on the optical faces absorb light differently every time you put the cuvette in. Wipe the clear sides and handle only by the frosted edges. Problem 6. Non-linear calibration. If your standard curve isn't a straight line, your absorbance is too high or your cuvette are mismatched. Keep your absorbance value below 1.5 and use the same matched pair of cuvettes for every measurement. Now thin film. Problems 7 to 10 are the common issues in thin film sample, and the fixes are quick. Problem 7. Substrate dominance. If your spectrum looks just like your glass slide, it's because you did not subtract the background. Measure your bare substrate is the reference before you measure the film. Problem 8. The wrong alpha. If your absorption coefficient calculations are not making sense, your thickness value is likely the culprit. Don't guess. Measure the thickness via fluorimetry or AFM first, then calculate alpha. Problem 9. The fake peaks. Those sinusoidal waves type are not real absorption bands. They are interference fringes from the film thickness. Use them to calculate thickness, but don't label them as electronic transitions. Problem 10. Baseline tilt. If your film is rough or inhomogeneous, it will scatter light at shorter wavelengths, tilting your baseline. Measure at least 3 different spots to average the scattering and ensure your alignment is perfectly perpendicular. Problem 11. Mismatched curve. If you take the film out and put it back in and the data changes, your angle or orientation is inconsistent. Mark the corner of your substrate, use a dedicated film holder, and always keep the orientation exactly the same for every run. Now the powder. Problems 12 to 15 are the common issues in powder sample and the fixes are quick. Problem 12. Replicates disagree. Usually it's packing. Different packing changes scattering. Use the same mass, pack the same way, level the surface, then rerun. The curve should overlap. Problem 13. Reflectance offset. That means the reference step was not consistent. Now how to fix? Redo the reference standard carefully, then rerun. The baseline should line up. Problem 14. The slope changes because your particle size changed. Use the same milling and sieving method, then compare samples prepared the same way. Problem 15. Different spots give different results because the powder is not uniform. Mix it well, measure a few spots and report the variation. I will make next video on this interesting topic. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe.